beautiful people. So today I decided to make stitch along with me here, and I thought it was a long time ago that I've done that. Also because it's not always that I actually know what to say or have anything to say. And I know that there are some people that just like to have a stitch along, and I do love that too. And also, oh sorry, just going to turn it away a little bit because you know me, I cannot skip without going under. Yeah, I'm sorry. So there will be some twisting here, but bear with me. Spring is finally on the way over here. It's not like totally warm weather, I mean. Oh, it's going good already. But down in Spain and Portugal, oh my god, they have gotten high temperatures down there. I'm actually glad that it's not us that have those high temperatures, because I do not like it when it's too hot. I truly don't like that. But all the trees and bushes and flowers have started to come up from the ground, and yeah, I just love it. See, now I don't know where I was there. No. It was here. I'm just getting a little confused here with the pattern keeper, because I do have this one in the pattern keeper. But since it is not like a heaven and earth design, then you have to put in your floss numbers and everything. And with this one from Le Petit, there is a lot of blended colors. So yeah. So when you have those here, then you have like white spots on where those stitches are when you have done them. So it can sometimes be a little bit confusing, but it's okay. It's okay. And I'm so sorry if you can hear Tonde in the background, but yeah, she is daddy sick as always. So, but he will be home a little bit later. He was just going to visit a friend when he was done with his work today. Also because his friend asked if he would come by and say hi. Also because he actually lived just beside where Magnus work, and he have just gotten puppies. Yeah, I bet they are totally cute. I wish I could be there to see them. Magnus's friend have a Springer Spaniel, and her little female girl there have gotten, I think it was 7 puppies, and it's the first time, so I think that's a lot for a first time. So, but Manos is looking forward to see them, and I was just like, don't you fall in love with any of them now, because you know that I will not be able to have a dog like a Springer Spaniel because of my allergy. So I have to have an allergy-friendly dog. And that's just how it is. And he was like, no, I promise. But for me, it's only the poodle. He really loves the poodles. Also, just as much as I do. And I have grown up with poodles since a little girl. So I have been used to poodles all my life. And they are definitely great dogs. Of course, all kind of dogs are great. But you will always have some that you prefer more. So let's see where we have to go. There. But yeah, I wish that I could be there to see these puppies, because puppies are cute. Yes, they are. Puppies are cute. Sometimes I just wish when you get a puppy that they would stay the same size. Because they are just so adorable. And there is nothing better than that puppy smell, and oh my god, those soft, tiny little tummies that they have. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just love it. And also here in the next month that we are coming in, then my little girl's going to have birthday. Yeah. Then my old girl have birthday. She is actually turning 14 years old. So yeah, so she is an old lady. But she's doing good. She is turning 14 years old. Just can't believe it. I think it's amazing. And she is doing good, even though that she have gotten diabetes and yeah, have lost her eyesight too. But oops, sorry. But she is doing so good. Let me just need to cross this over that I have done. So what else is going on over here in Little Denmark? Well, we do have like a sad story, sadly. For like 2 weeks ago, not this weekend, but the weekend before, we had a young girl, 13 years old, that went missing. She had been out on her paper route and been delivering her newspapers to the people, and she called home and said that she was done and she was on her way home, and her route was out in the countryside, so it would take her, when she was done, I think it was like 20-25 minutes, and then she would be home. And she did call home and said that she was on her way home. Then her mom and stepdad couldn't understand why she didn't show up, and they tried to call her and she didn't answer. So they jumped into their car and drove the road where they knew she would be on when she was on her way home from her paper route. And what they found was her bicycle and her bag and phone being thrown over in a ditch. And then of course they called the police right away, and a big search started to try to find her. And they asked people in the area if they had any photos or video from that day. Then the police would be very interested in getting those. Also to try to see if they could get any clue on what had happened to this young girl. I must admit, when me and Magnus saw this in the news, I must admit we were both like, I doubt that they will find her alive. Also, since her bicycle and bag and phone was being thrown over in a ditch. And I have to say, something like this is very rare, that something like this happens over here. And as I said, the Danish people were very concerned. But what always happened over here when something like that happened is people I think I have done something wrong here. Two. Sorry, just trying to figure out what I could have been doing wrong. See, that is the trouble when there is these white spots. You do get confused, as I am right now. Let's see. I was there, here, and then I have to go down. There we go. And now I just totally lost where I was. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I will just keep on from where I think that I stopped. I'm so sorry. But yeah, as I said, the police started to look for her. And they also had people coming out to help, to try and find her. And they had like 20 dogs out too, and searching wood areas and everything. And I guess that they were trying to see if they could find any scent But yeah, Saturday went, and the whole night they were still searching for her, with helicopters, and also earlier that day with drones. But they kept on the whole night. But yeah, they didn't find her. And the next morning came, and then they were starting to search in an area where there was like a little forest, and let me see where I am. Let's go there. And they were looking there, and I'm so sorry that I'm messing this up. But yeah, they were looking and searching like crazy for her. And then at 3 o'clock my time, then the police came on television with good news. And they had found her, and she was alive. They had stormed a 32-year-old man's house, and I guess that's luckily that there have been so many people that had called in with photos and everything. And yeah, she was in that house with that man. And I must admit, when they told that she was alive, I must admit, guys, my tears was running down my cheeks. And because also I really didn't think that they would find her alive at all. It then showed that this young man on 32 years old had been violent to her, and of course the sad part also been raping her several times. But they said after the circumstance she was doing okay, and she was at the hospital at the time they came on, together with her family. So it was just, yeah, happy tears that run down my cheek that day. And you could also just see on the police chief, and also hear it on him, that he got like a clump in his throat when he was talking about it, because of course they were very happy too that they actually found her and that she was alive. And as I said, something like that, like this, is so rare over here, that something like that happened. Yeah, of course he got into jail, and he had to, the court then said that there was of course enough evidence where he was not allowed to come out again before court. So he got until May 11, where he will be presented in front of a judge and jury. And right now the police are trying to find more and more evidence against him that they can come with in court. And guys, this what I'm telling now is actually quite scary, because in 2016 we actually had a case with a young girl on 17 years old that went missing, and of course they were searching for her like crazy, and they couldn't find her. Then on December the 24th, on Christmas Eve, they did find her, but it was in a lake, dead. And the scary part is, guys, back then they were looking for a car, a Hyundai i30, and this 32-year-old guy had that car in 2016. To start with, we actually did understand that he still had the car now, but he didn't. They then told that he had an accident with the car or whatever he had done to it. So he had sent it to one of these places that chopped them up and make them into a tiny little square of metal. And I guess that he had been thinking that he wanted to get rid of that car, because now they connect him to her murder and her disappearing in 2016. And the most wonderful part is that they have found the car, because that scrap metal place did not make it into scrap metal. They actually sold the car to Bratislava. And there was a family in Bratislava where they found that the family had the car in Bratislava. So right now they have the car that he had in 2016. Yeah. So they are checking that car right now. And of course yesterday they came on with news about that they have some kind of evidence that prove that he had the connection to this girl in 2016. Of course they wouldn't tell what it is because they are still investigating. But that is not the only thing. Then it actually also showed that he had been after a girl in 22, where they could connect him to her too. But this girl was so lucky to get away from him, where he exactly did the same, did threat her with a knife and everything, and wanted to kidnap her. Yeah, and I guess also rape her as he had done to these other young girls. So now there is like 3 cases on him. First Emilia in 2016 that went missing and found dead. Then this girl in 22, in November in 22 last year. And then now Philippa, her name is Philippa, this young girl on 13 years old. And also now, as they said yesterday, because they wouldn't tell all, because as I said, because they are still investigating. But they also are starting to look out international, because they also know that this guy have been outside the borders too. So now they are looking international too, to see if there is any of the other countries around here in Europe that maybe have some cases. That you never know with this dude. He's freaking sick. He's sick in his head. I don't even know how to describe such a monster. Well, I guess monster is the right word for a guy like this. But man, it's so scary, and I know that they will come with some more here in the news today. So, of course, I don't know everything yet, but so far, of course, we don't know the man's name, because when they took him to court, they did so nobody could say his name or where he exactly lived and so on. But I guess that will come when he is going to court on May the 11th. But man, just now talking about it give me goosebumps, because as I said, something like this never happens over here. And for us over here, when something like that happens, that is freaking scary. I must admit, it is scary to think about that we have such a monster that have been doing this to these young ladies. Or should I say children, because even though that they are 13, 15 and 17 years old, they're still children. Just imagine how much he have ruined these 2 girls that are still alive, luckily. How much he have damaged them. But I truly hope when he get into jail, and I know it, when they found out what he have done in there, oh, I can tell you guys, he will not have an easy time. He will not have an easy time, but he don't even deserve it either. Nope, he don't. Such a monster don't deserve to have an easy time in jail at all. Nope. So let me see what color I need. 644. So yeah, let me find the next color here. 644. But yeah, it is definitely scary. Very scary. But also I feel sorry for his family too. It must be a shock for them too. And they actually have talked with with his family, the journalist, and his grandma was like, and also his mom and dad, and also friends, and all of that, they just couldn't understand it. Because to them, he was not that monster. And his grandmother said that he was such a good boy and was always so helpful, and but was a bit shy. But man, nope, he's definitely not one of the good guys. Sadly not. But I must say, I really feel so sorry, and I'm so sad for his family, because also what they must go through right now. I can't even imagine if it was me that had a family member that had done something like that. Also for them it must be like a bad dream. But sadly it isn't. So yeah. So right now the only thing we can wait on is for the police to find more evidence against him, and I really hope that they get some very good evidence against him, so he will never get the chance to get out of jail again, because he don't deserve it. He really don't deserve to come out again at all. A monster like that? No. And to be honest, I also think, for example, let's say that he maybe get 15-20 years or something, and then he could come out because of good behavior, as they often say. Then I don't think he should be feeling safe at all. I think that he would have to watch over his shoulder for the rest of his life. But as I said, I don't think that they will ever let this guy out again, and I truly don't hope so. I truly don't hope so. So, but other than that, then it's going pretty good over here. So, and of course, I promise, when the verdict is in about this guy, I promise that I will make a video and tell you guys about how it went. Also because right now we don't know how he looks like or anything. Of course there have been some people that have found out about it. But if any kind of people share information about him, then you can get a fine on 25,000 Danish crowns, and that's a lot of money. So yeah, but there have been some that have done it. Also that day when he was in the court, where this decided to keep him in jail, that he wouldn't have any chance to be outside until court day. Then the journalist told that there was actually a guy that the police removed from the court that had come in, and it was a dude that was like full of tattoos and also in the face, and he was yelling to him, "You just wait until you come into jail, my friend. Then you will see what happened to you." So, yeah. Yeah. But he will deserve whatever comes to him. Oh, yes, he will. And I don't even feel bad to say that he deserved it so much for what he had done to these girls. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. But I can see that I have been sitting here and talking for 36 minutes now. Yeah, and I'm so sorry that I did get distracted too. I'm so sorry for that. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little stitch along. Of course, it was not a lot of stitches that I got done. But I guess a little is better than nothing, right? And also tomorrow I'm actually starting a new project also. Yeah, I have never had so many whips going on as I have now. Oh yeah. And to be honest, I blame the ladies in the Zooms. Oh yeah. Oh no. And I know that they will be laughing now when they hear this. I know. And they will just like, "But you are the enabler." And I'm just like, I haven't done anything at all. I haven't. And the best part is, guys, they don't have any proofs. Like, yep. They don't have any proofs at all. So that is like a little joke that we have with each other. So, but I love all of these ladies so much. But I think I will stop my video now so I can get it uploaded for you guys. And also, if you do wondering the piece that I'm stitching on, let me see if I can. Oops, that was the wrong way. There we go. Get it in a little bit. It is the Easter one from Le Petit de Croix or something, and I really love it. Last time you saw this one, I had not done the back stitching on this cup, and I must say there is a lot of back stitching, but just look at it. Isn't it just amazing? I just love it. And oh, I can't wait to see here with the next cup when that's done, and also show it to you guys. But until next time, my sweet ladies and gentlemen, keep safe out there, and a big hug and kisses, and I will see you soon again.